I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Thanks, Ronnie, for being here. So we're going to start the E3 affirmation through the New Year challenge very soon. This is a beautiful practice. We're in a portal right now, a gateway, a bridge. So your soul and my soul, we chose to be here right now, just as we are, in this time. Sorry to keep you waiting. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks for being here, Ronnie. This is kind of new to me. Would you be able to leave a comment? Because I want to check on my computer the comments as I'm using my phone for the live stream. Okay, so welcome to the E3 affirmation through the New Year challenge. So I'm going through a lot of pain right now and a lot of challenges, and it's been very hard to get all the technical stuff together. But I'm following foundational principle number 5, which is starting now. So there's approximately, 37 days until the new year? Close to 40. So it's an amazing opportunity to go through this death-rebirth portal. Interesting. All right. Okay. So the way this works is that I am on a death-rebirth portal. You could say with the stage 4 brain cancer, the extreme pain, another head surgery coming up to put a new plate in the head. They're going to 3D print a section of skull and put that there. So whether I like it or not, whether I want it or not, I'm on this death-rebirth portal. So okay, so yeah, let's make the most of our time here. Okay. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Okay. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, so that's the way I like to do the E3 affirmation. So now here is the fun part. So I'm going through my own death-rebirth portal. You could call it that. That's what I'm calling it, the death-rebirth portal. What is a portal? It brings us from one frequency to another frequency. So if we're on the death-rebirth portal, it could take many forms. For me, it's taking the form of all of the energies, all of the thoughts, the fears, the disconnection patterns, the energies that I held on to, they all like went into, well, if this was see-through, I would point and show you where the tumor is. So they all went there. And I feel very, very lucky because a lot of us, we don't have awareness of these stored energies inside of us. It's getting hot. So, for whatever reason, the universe put me here right now in this death-rebirth portal with the stage 4 brain cancer, the pain, the surgeries, the very intense situation. But I got a very strong feeling the other day that now is the perfect opportunity to do the E³ Affirmation Challenge. So what exactly is the E³ Affirmation Challenge? It's using the energies that we're experiencing right now, the death, rebirth, or another way of saying that is the upgrades that are coming, using this experience for positive, like to bring goodness into the world, for myself and for other people. So every day, all day long, in my heart and my mind, as much as I can, I'm telling myself I am embodied, I am empowered, I am ecstatic, just as I am. And that's a name that my teacher gave me, E³, which means embodied, empowered, and ecstatic. Now, of course, there's pain, there's human stuff, there's stress, there's forgetting, and all that stuff. But this affirmation is helpful to remind us of who we really are. It's kind of a fun affirmation too, I think, because it helps us, it brings it all together, our body, our energy, our intentions. So, hello from the backseat of the vehicle in pouring rain. Hey sunshine, thanks for being here. So we can all do this together if you'd like. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to do this, but for me, this is a practice and I'm trying to make it a service. I want the E³ affirmation through the New Year Challenge to bring blessings for me, for other people, and for many, many people that I haven't even met yet. So part of what I want to experience in this E³ Affirmation Challenge is positive energy in all areas of my life. So it's kind of like doing the practice and letting the practice do the work for you, where you could say, focusing your energy just for a few moments on the truth of who you are, and then trusting that that energy will have a positive impact on all areas of your life. So through the new year, I'm going to be offering free healing and coaching sessions, free meditation and breathing practices, free presence practices, and I've already been doing this with a lot of different people. If people want to donate to my brain cancer healing fund, they can. If they don't want to, that's awesome also. So either way, we're cultivating the positive energy. If people want to experience free sessions with me, they can donate if they have money to donate. If they want to donate to somebody else who might be in need, you could donate money, food, time, you could pay it forward. If you just want to do the practice on your own, that's the same exact thing. So you're cultivating that positive energy in your own way, and then I'm doing the same thing in my own way. You could use any affirmation you want, but I'm calling it the E³ Affirmation Challenge because that's my practice. And eventually we're going to be doing many other practices. I've got to figure out the whole Zoom thing and Facebook, but yeah, the idea is to start now. So it's kind of like I'm at the finish line, you could say. So it's the finish line of the old and the starting line of the new. So it's kind of like we're doing both at the same time. We're seeing the old systems collapse, dissolve, and then we're also seeing the new systems being created. Hey Lonnie, thanks for being here. Hey, I'm Stephanie. So I'm using the E³ affirmation. So we're using the language, because language can either bring a smile or it can bring a frown to our hearts. So my intention is to bring a smile to my heart and to your heart with the E³ affirmation. And it's kind of an intuitive practice. It's not like there's a plan per se, but I'm trusting that everyone will benefit in their own way from this. So here's one way that we can do it together. So you can think of an energy that you want to release. Could be anything. If it's really big, like an addiction, or if you've broken up with somebody recently, if you're in a very stressful situation, if you don't have a home right now, if you don't have enough food to eat, anything that's stressful for you, you can think about that energy. Not too long. Don't add too much stress, but just think about it a little bit. Try to be present with it. And then we'll come into the E³ affirmation. Then we'll think about an energy we want to bring in, and then we'll do the affirmation one more time. It's very simple. Okay, so think about the energy that you want to release. Could be anything. You could say it out loud, you could share it with your friend. If you're with a friend right now, you could write it down. Okay, great. So now the practice is to literally let go of it. Just for a few moments, let it go. And we'll come into the E³ affirmation. So I'm doing it. When I feel it, the smile, it's not a pretend smile. It's not like... So for me, I've been doing this practice for so long that I can cultivate that energy. And if you'd like to join me, you could do the same. If a smile doesn't come, that's cool. You just do the practice. All right, so now, again, think of the thing you want to let go. And just let it go. Good, and we'll come into the E³ affirmation. I'll say one part, I'll pause, and if you want, you can repeat. And I'll say the second part, repeat, and then the third part, and repeat. Okay. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, 2 more times. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, one more time. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. That was a good one. All right, cool. Now, think about something that you want to bring into your life. Anything at all. Okay. And then once you have that energy in your heart and your mind, we'll let it go. And then again, coming into the E³ affirmation, just as you are, just as the situation is, we're all energetically supporting each other right now, cultivating this energy, and then attracting miracles. Okay, so again, but this time, instead of saying it out loud, actually we'll say it out loud and then breathing in and out. I think that will feel good for this time. So, I'm embodied. So I'm embodied, breathe in and out. And then I'm empowered, breathing in and out. I'm ecstatic, breathing in and out. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Awesome. And may you be as well. So that's the E³ affirmation. There are many different ways to do it, and we're going to be doing many different ways up through the new year. I'm doing it all day long in my own way as I go through this painful, challenging, beautiful experience. Thanks, Zen, for being here. Good to see you, Rad. Hey, John. So yeah, why am I doing this? Well, my intuition called me to do it. And then the fear came up and said, why? Or how is it going to work? But my heart said, no, this energy needs to be cultivated for myself, for other people. Miracles will happen. I'll connect with people who want to connect with this energy, and it's already happened. So all of these synchronicities, these miracles are happening in my own life, And this is why I want to share it with you, because energetically we are connected. And also just the reality in this plane that I do have the stage 4 brain cancer that I'm still healing. There's pretty extreme pain. I'm still going to need another head surgery in approximately 2 months. So I figure, why not share this with people in real time? And so yeah, I'm trying to figure out how people can chat or speak with me. If anyone has any energy that you want to shift, or any challenges, or anything that's really hard that's happening for you, if you want to share it, you can just type whatever it is. And then the cool thing is we can all do the E³ affirmation with the intention of sending that person positive energy. Isn't that cool? And even if there's just one of us doing it, let alone 2 or 3 or 4 or 9 people. So we are literally cultivating positive energy for somebody else. And then as we do this, we are doing it for ourselves, or we're feeling it ourselves. So I think that's pretty cool. We're actually helping other people right now, and we're helping ourselves. And like I said, if people want to donate to my brain cancer healing fund, you can. If you don't want to, that's just as awesome. We're cultivating the positive energy. If you want to do the practice and then donate to somebody who might be in need, maybe a family who doesn't have food for Thanksgiving. So that's part of this practice too, cultivating energy for ourselves and for others. So again, if anyone wants to be brave and share an energy that you want to release, it could be anything at all. I want to smoke 1 less cigarette per day. That could be a good one. Or an energy that you want to bring in. So this is a powerful practice too, to write down, in this case type out, what you want. That's a beautiful practice, hey Ed, to do in the morning and the evening, writing down dreams, desires. So again, as soon as somebody types something you want to release, something you want to bring in, then all of us will do the E³ affirmation. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. We'll all do that, sending that positive energy to that person. And wouldn't that be cool if there were, it's cool now, there's 5 people here, 6 people with me. Wouldn't that be awesome if there were 1,000 people sending positive energy to somebody? 1 million people. 10 million. That would be fun. And miracles can happen in just a split second. So yeah, PTSD. Great, Amy. Okay, that's beautiful. So, thank you for sharing that. So somebody in here has been experiencing PTSD. So now the idea is not to, this is not going to fix everything. It's not to bypass what we're feeling as humans. But for these few moments, giving ourselves permission to acknowledge that there is a space inside of us that is embodied, empowered, and ecstatic. That space is real. It's not like we're creating it, it's already there. And so we're giving ourselves permission just for a few moments to let go of energies that don't feel good and come into that space of who we are. Because especially now, it's so easy to forget and to get distracted, and so this is beautiful. We can help each other remember. And so we'll all have the intention and the prayer to send any positive energy we cultivate towards Amy, that she can feel supported just as she is in releasing any energies that don't feel good for her, and at the same time feel supported in easily bringing in and cultivating the truth of who she is, the beautiful truth of who she is. Okay, so we'll do 3 rounds together. So it's simple, just 3 rounds. It's not like Sometimes I'll do it for myself for 30 minutes straight. It's like, I'm like a crazy person, just stand in the bathroom in front of the mirror and say, hey, I am embodied, empowered, I am ecstatic. And do that for like 30 minutes. So, again, let's all connect to our hearts, cultivate the positive energy with Amy in our hearts and our minds, and just see what happens. And then Amy, you can do the same thing for yourself. Okay, so we'll do 3 rounds. I'll say the first part, pause, and then you can repeat if you'd like. Second part, I'll pause and you repeat if you'd like, and then the third part, and pause. Great, let's begin. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Second round. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, third round. Make it a good one. I am embodied. I am empowered. Sending Amy lots of love. I am ecstatic. Okay, we'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, sending Amy lots and lots of love. That was fun. I think so anyway. So that's one way to use the E³ affirmation. So you're generating the positive energy for yourself, maybe somebody else, maybe somebody you don't even know. And it's very simple. So this is not like a complicated thing. It's not, it's supposed to be too rigid, you know. But I'm doing this every day for myself, but also through the new year, seeing what happens in this practice every single day. I'm probably going to do it several times a day at seemingly random locations, but there's something in my heart that tells me even if one person benefits from this, I'm so happy that we're loving Amy. Even if one person benefits from it, even if that's just me, I'm doing it through the new year. But let alone, who else could benefit? What can happen? This is a mystery to me. Plus, healing, the brain cancer at the same time, like in this life or death-rebirth portal, you could say in the fight for my life. But it's not really a fight. It's more of like a dream in my heart to stay in this body, to fully heal, to fully move into my highest life purpose. I mean, maybe my highest life purpose is right here. But I feel like there's a lot more. So as I am going through pretty intense pain all the time, even right now, it's like kind of feels like a knife, heartbeat knife in the head here. And then the left side of the body is like, it's like a thin needle of fire going through my left arm and hands, and it could be a lot worse, you know, but that's just what I'm feeling. So as I'm feeling this sensation, these sensations in the body, I'm doing my best to transmute the energies into something positive for myself and for others. So, does anyone else have an energy that you want to cultivate? And it's a really powerful practice to write down, or you can speak out loud, or in this case, you could type out an energy that you want to cultivate. Now, it's something sometimes we forget to do. We can actually just think about it or write down our intentions or what we desire, like what your heart desires. Anyone? Thank you all for being here and for your support. And it's just beginning. This is going to go through the new year. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like I said, with the tumor regrowth, my soul knows everything's going to be okay, but on a human level, maybe like most of us on a human level, wow, what's going to happen? Sometimes we don't know. It's a big mystery. So this E³ affirmation practice is a way to continually come back to our center and to ground. So my prayer is that this can help you feel grounded, just as you are, and to know that I am going through my own death rebirth, and maybe it can support you. Maybe that's not the right word, death rebirth, I don't know, but that's the closest I could think of what I'm going through. Hey, Opal. That's cool. So, Opal, sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but what we just did, Amy shared an intention of an energy that she wanted to release, in her case, PTSD. Release and integrate and be present with, and we all did the E³ affirmation together with the intention of cultivating that positive energy and then sending Amy love, just as we are. So isn't that a really cool thing? Like, doesn't it feel good to send somebody else love and a prayer? Like, I think that's the most awesome thing we can do. Send somebody love, use our positive energy to help somebody else. And if we can do that, then it can have a ripple effect. It can spread like a virus throughout the whole world. So that's my intention here, to cultivate love. Easier said than done, but that's why we're doing it, to practice. And we're practicing now just as we are. Who knows what will happen in the future? So we're kind of preparing. We're building up strength. We're building up positive energy. We're building up creativity. That's the whole point, to be alive, to be expressions of God in our own unique way. Like, you could say we're channeling love, however you want to describe it. We're channeling love in the form of whatever form it wants to take for you. Could be singing, could be dancing. I'm going to be teaching some dance classes soon, so get ready. I'm not joking. I'm very serious. Dance classes are coming. So, no excuse for you, because I couldn't even walk a few weeks ago when I was in the hospital after the 2 head surgeries and and then the 6 weeks of antibiotics and then high-dose chemo for 5 days. I couldn't walk, but now I can. Still have to be very mindful. So, point being, we're going to have a dance class because, yes, I studied belly dance in India for like 9 months on my own. And I forgot most of it, and now my body's like, it can't do a lot. But whatever I can do, I am going to share it with everyone tomorrow when I do the E³ Affirmation Challenge. That's right, Caroline. Get ready to shimmy. Gently. This is going to be the most gentle dance class that has ever happened in the whole universe. Like, it might even be a sitting dance class. But I'm going to teach you just a few simple things of belly dance. It's a really beautiful practice. They call it belly dance, but it's Egyptian dance. It's a form of dance. It's not just the belly. It's the whole. It's the chest. It's the shoulders. It's the. I can't do it, but it's the, well, like in India where they, that thing. And there's many other different parts. Oh my goodness, that is so painful. Yeah. That hurts a lot. So that's why it's going to be super gentle. So I hope you can bear with me. But it'll still be fun. I'm going to find some cool music to play, and hopefully it doesn't give feedback in the video. But even if we don't have music, I've danced many times without music. You just have the music in your head and in your heart. So, yeah. Oh yeah, so does anyone have an energy that you want to cultivate? Like, isn't this so cool that you could do it on your own with great spirit right now, but let alone if you have one other person with you who is like, we are all focused right now on this one person and saying, this person right now is the most important thing in my reality, to send this person love. because I care about them. I want the best for them. I believe in this person. I believe that they deserve to feel amazing and they deserve support. And that's how much love I want to cultivate right now for this person. And it's kind of cool because you share and give that intention and that love, and then you actually receive more. Like you gain positive energy. So that's what I've been experiencing. Oh yeah, so courage. Couldn't we all? Yeah, that's beautiful. Courage. Thank you for sharing that. Who shared that? Terry. All right, so again, we're doing our best to just be present as we are. I don't know if anyone else in here is experiencing pain like I am. So just for a few minutes, we'll do our best to forget about anything that's happening in our lives. Bring our awareness to Terry, and I'm super sorry. Terry, man, woman, maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know if it's a him or a her, so I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. So Terry, we are cultivating this positive energy for Terry to experience courage in whatever way that it needs to be experienced. And we're using the E³ affirmation to ground, to be present, and to experience positive energy. So the way that we can do it this time, I like to do it with my arm. The left side is like just extreme pain. It's like it hurts, and it's not just the pain, but I could hurt myself if I try to lift it up too far. So this is my right hand. I think the camera's flipped. So the way I like to do it, just to kind of involve the body, So I say, I'm embodied, I'm empowered, I am ecstatic. And kind of just like, you can consciously exaggerate it, Again, you don't want to fake it, but why not? Just for a few moments a day, be ecstatic, and then the rest of the day, whatever happens. So it's the idea of just starting small, take a little step, and then build a little positive momentum. Okay, so enough talking. Oh, thank you, Terry. Mel. Let's send love to this beautiful man. Okay, so we'll do 3 rounds. Again, I'll say the first part, I'll pause, and then you'll say it in your own way if you'd like, and then the second part, pause, and then again, and then the third part. Okay, let's begin. And again, feel your own heart, your own truth, and also sending Terry this positive energy together. Okay, let's begin. 3 rounds. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, great. 2 more rounds. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, 1 more round. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I'm sending this love to Terry with all of your heart, mind, and soul. Okay, great. Round of applause for all of us. All right. So now just let it go. So this is another, I'm going to be sharing this. It's like, I'm so grateful for all this pain and these challenges and opportunities. So imagine being stuck in cement, but being a Kenyan marathon runner. What an interesting place to be in. So that's kind of what it's felt like for me the past 13 months, the extreme pain, the extreme, you could say near death, the extreme things being out of my control. But at the same time, the extremely beautiful dreams in my heart that are here all the time. I don't know if anyone has seen some of my art. You can check it out. I'm going to share more, but I've just been like, haven't shared a lot of it. Partially because the art I've created for the past 18 years, and I would create it by hand and take a picture and turn it into digital form. But if I tried to print it, because I didn't professionally scan the art, then if I tried to print it, it would look so terrible. It would be all like pixelated and stuff. But now that people are using the internet more and cell phones, it actually looks better to share the art digitally. So I'm going to be sharing more and more of my art in the future. So my point is that going through the brain cancer, the seizures, the pain, the extreme challenges, the unknown, all these surgeries, the tumor that's growing, just everything. It's been a very interesting experience because it requires the most amount of humility I could imagine, the most amount of like gentleness and patience, but then at the same time, the most amount of, it's like all of these dreams. It's a dream right now. What we just did for Terry and for ourselves, that you helped me, you helped my dream come true. So thank you very much. So this is kind of the interesting journey I'm on. I'm on a death-rebirth portal. And it's happening in real time. No, I haven't created like a program or a course or whatever, a system. This is, you're seeing somebody in real time go through a death rebirth. And even though I don't know how it's going to work out or what it's going to look like, there's something in my heart that knows something beautiful is and will happen. And that's why I'm sharing it with people. Not because, it's not even because I want to or don't want to, it just feels like the right thing to do, if that makes sense. Like when your intuition calls you to do something, you know, if you've ever had that feeling, like a flash of insight, and then you follow it, that's what I'm doing here now. So that's what's happening. And then each day I'm going to kind of create more and more, you could say like structure and organization and planning and all that stuff, but I only slept like 1 or 2 hours last night. So much pain. And then pain all day long. And then just like all these medical things I have to do. Well, I get to do. So for example, like doing a coffee enema at 4 in the morning. No one's telling me to. It's like I'm an intuitive healer. I know how to heal myself and follow different protocols. But I'm just saying that that's the process I'm on. Oh, Deborah Smith says, what do you think has been the single greatest contributor to your amazing attitude/shift? That's a good question. Thank you for the question. And thank you everyone who's here right now, for everyone who is here. I don't take it for granted that you're taking your time and your energy to be present right now. So thank you very much. All right, so yeah, what Deborah said, what do you think has been the single greatest contributor to your amazing attitude shift? Well, what caused the brain tumor in the first place? I'm lucky that I have the awareness of it. It was all of the disconnection patterns. I call it the escape routine. So most of us have had an escape routine at one point or another because of trauma, fear, stress, of stuff that happened, and we escaped from it. And how did we escape? I call it the escape routine because often it's the same routine again and again. It's not like, oh, there's stress one day, I'm going to eat Cheetos and watch a movie. And the next day there's the stress, I'm going to eat a banana and play ping pong with a friend. And then the next day when there's stress, I'm going to go watch YouTube videos that have nothing to do with my heart's dreams. So normally the escape routine, it's a very similar thing. Each time we have the trigger, we have the stress, and then it's like, oh, I have this thought, I have this action, I do this thing, do that. It's like a pathway. It probably is a pathway in the brain. Around and then wherever it goes. So that's the escape routine. So my escape routine, it was very deep. It had to do with suppressing myself. This went on for many years, since childhood, just suppressing creativity. I didn't realize it at the time. It was unconscious until it became conscious. But then I realized, wow, I'm not talking nicely to myself. And then each time I don't, or I talk in a way that's not nice to myself, it feels like, oh, it hurts my heart. And then I feel like, oh, I hurt myself again. And then it feels like a re-traumatization from when there was external criticism from people in my environment. So then I kept on repeating that same pattern over and over and over again. And then it just became a pattern. And then as I became an adult, see, it's like the little escape or the little addictions become bigger when we have more money and we have more opportunities to escape. So my point in sharing this is that I've had many years of training in being negative, being a Debbie Downer, as I would say. And you actually see what it was is like I would be negative because I was scared of opening my heart. So if I was negative and shut off, it would be like I wouldn't have an opportunity to be hurt, if that makes sense. Hey Johnny, thank you so much for your prayers. Johnny is an amazing healer and shaman who blessed me. I don't remember when, but it was amazing. So I've been receiving so many blessings from so many people here in this chat right now. So I was like a master at being self-critical, hurting myself, wasting energy. Like I would create things. Often I would create art and then I would destroy it because I would tell myself, it's not good enough. No one's gonna, what am I even doing it for? Like I want to share it with people, but no one's gonna see it. And so this went on for years and years and years, and it was so hard to break that pattern of being negative, being hurting myself, many years of being very suicidal, few suicide attempts. I guess they weren't very good attempts, but a slight attempt enough to go in a mental hospital where I learned meditation 18 years ago. I'm 36 now, so that was kind of symbolic. 18 years ago, out of the mental hospital, and then... So, point being, I had to really go to the depths of negativity. So now the positivity, it's not even like positivity, I call it my unique vibration. So now, I feel at ease with creativity. I feel more like I feel more like a child now than I have in the past 30-something years. When I was a child, things were cool, but then there was all this trauma, then the fear, and then the integration, and now I'm on the Death-Rebirth Portal. So yeah, I'm lucky. And that's why I'm doing these practices with you, because not everyone is as lucky as me. There are people with stage 4 brain cancer who kill themselves. There are people with stage 4 brain cancer who they don't kill themselves, but it's just, it wears on them, and then they become negative and bitter, and like, which is completely understandable. I've had that happen to me at many moments the past 13 months. But I'm lucky in the sense that I can kind of feel the deeper energy that's happening, and it's helped me a lot to stay, I guess you would call that positive. So yeah, thank you, Deborah. I don't know if you like to be called Debbie or Deborah, but thank you for being here. And thank you for the question. So now it's a matter of like, I feel like I'm at the finish line, but it's also the starting line coming up. And is it a coincidence that Christmas is coming up? The Christ consciousness portal of unconditional love, of loving even the darkness, of bringing presence to those things that we think are bad or wrong or dark or whatever. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. I actually feel deeply in my heart that my soul chose to have this experience to bring positive energy to the world. Thank you, Spirit, for the pain. Oh man. So my practice is to not overlay negative thoughts, emotions, or projections onto the physical sensations. This is much easier said than done. So all day long when I have these searing pain sensations, And it's not just the pain, but sometimes it feels unsafe. At times it felt like, is the left side of my body going to literally turn off and get paralyzed while it's having the pain? So it's been a good presence practice for the past 13 months. It's not like this just started 10 minutes ago and I have like a burst of enthusiasm. Yeah, let's make a live stream and share my journey with other people. It's kind of been the opposite, that I've been in my own process for 13 months, but recently Spirit has called me to share it with other people. And why am I sharing it with other people? Because my heart says, share it with other people. And then go from there. Oh yeah, so how about somebody else? Would anyone else like to volunteer? And actually, maybe I will if no one else will. Hey, Aston. I don't know if that's how to pronounce your name, but thank you for being here. So I don't know if you saw it, Johnny and Aston, but what we did for people, they shared their intention. And then what we did, we all did the E³ affirmation together. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. So we cultivate that energy and send that positive energy to that person and their intention, that it can manifest in the highest way possible for their highest good on all levels. So isn't this a really fun practice? It's kind of interesting how it's fun. It's not like playing a video game or watching a movie kind of fun, but it's fun to cultivate love and to share it with somebody. Like, so that's what I'm here for. I am here to help us have fun. I'm having a time of my life. The tumor, it's just a big story, you know. But God created this awesome story. You know, it's a story. Stage 4 brain cancer. Oh, pain, this, that. I need another head surgery. Oh, close to death. So, it's a story. It's not who I am. It's a story. But I'm sticking to it for now and transmuting this energy into something beautiful. So I am having so much fun right now, to be honest, at 11 o'clock at night. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here, where one person is sharing an intention of an energy they want to release or bring in or both or something else. And all of us, just as we are, because I know other people here are having stress and challenges financially, physically, emotionally, let alone the world, the environment. So as we are doing this practice, we are literally raising the frequency of our sphere of influence, of ourself, of other people, and the world at large. We don't need 1 million people to be doing meditation or these practices at once. We could have just a few people and cultivate that positive momentum and ignite the fire that will blaze the world with love. Like a virus spreading throughout humanity, a virus of love, of embodiment, of empowerment, and of real ecstasy, like the ecstasy of who you are when you're being yourself. So, enough theory and more practice. Would anyone else like to share an energy that you want to release, an energy that you want to bring in? Anything at all. You can type it out. No pressure, but sometimes it's helpful to write something out. There's just something special about writing it out, or in this case, typing it out. And you kind of put it out there. And everyone in this group is an amazing healer, a teacher, a beautiful angel, earth angel, a really powerful person. Everyone in here is very, very powerful because you're connected to love and you're bringing love through you in your life. So I am excited to be part of this group right now. Okay, well, a few more seconds. Oh, there's 9 people here. I only see 4 faces. Interesting. So a few more seconds. If anyone would like to type out an energy you want to release, an energy you want to bring in, or anything else that you want support in, literally anything. If it's money, if you need cash, cold hard cash or warm hard cash, write it down. If it's your truth, then that's your truth. And we're all supporting your truth because we believe in you and we love you And this love is real. This love is beyond the camera and the screen and this hand and the pain and whatever. This love can go anywhere instantly. So, okay, well then, gratitude for the strength. Hey Jason, thanks for being here. Okay, so I'm just, great. So, sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Shani says, release trauma, support, and finance. Okay, good. So, Shani, you know all of the different components of that, what it means for you, how it feels, how that's been a part of your reality. So just try to connect with that energy of that to release the trauma, support, and finance. Release trauma and bring in support in finances. Great. So all of us will do 3 rounds. Just put all of your heart and mind into it. Do your best. Perfect is a verb. We are perfecting our souls. So we're going to cultivate this energy just as we are. And as we cultivate energy, we are keeping Shani in our heart, in our mind, and letting go of how it's going to happen, but just sending her the love and trusting that the love will take over from there, if that makes sense. Okay, so 3 rounds. I'll say the first part, pause, and then you can repeat if you want. I'll say the second part, pause, and you repeat. Third part, pause. Okay, let's begin. 3 rounds. Keeping Shani in our heart and our mind as we cultivate this positive energy. Okay, round 1. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Good job. Second round. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, third round, cultivating the energy, keeping Shani in your heart and your mind. Third round. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Good. Now feeling this vibration, sending it to Shani from your heart to her heart. Round of applause. Okay, good job. It's super simple. And then again, you just let it go. On to the next moment. So this is one, there are so many ways to do this practice. Isn't this fun that we get to do this through the new year? It's a good practice. I'm fully committed, whether I like it or not, to all that stuff in my path. And okay, let's say I heal the tumor, which the doctors say that they can't heal it now because of the situation and how it is. They said I could go to hospice care, get palliative care, but my heart said, I don't care what you say, doctor. I believe I can heal. So, the point being, even if and when I heal the tumor, I still need what would be my 5th head surgery. It's like one head surgery every 3 months. I guess I'm becoming an expert at head surgeries. So the reason I'm sharing this is that, yeah, I'm happy to be here, but this is very hard for me. So I figured, and this is the commitment to myself, to Great Spirit, and to you, and whoever else is joining me in this journey, that no matter what, I'm continuing this E³ Affirmation challenge and practice. Now, yeah, I'm not, it's like, sometimes, like this morning, I was literally in the bathroom shaking because of the pain and just praying and crying to my spirit guide, Emmanuel, and saying, Emmanuel, which is another name for Jesus, please help me. This is hard. I know I'm an angel. I know I'm strong. I know that I'm powerful, but in a human body. This is hard. I can't do this on my own. This is very challenging. Please help me. And I was just laying there shaking, crying in the bathroom. And then just get up, wipe the dust off of my energetic shoulder, and then rinse, wash, and repeat. And continuing the practices. So, my point is that the E³ affirmation through the New Year challenge has commenced. This is it. Like, the energy is going out. I don't have an agenda. I don't have, like, it's not rigid, but the practice is continuing, and I am very grateful to support people as I do my own practice and bear my own cross, you could say, and we cultivate this positive energy. And I'm trying not to talk too much, I'm just wanting to share what this is all about. So again, this is a real practice. This is not a theory or a philosophy or like pretending or maybe one day, but literally right now, all of you who are here, you are a master healer. And what does that mean? You have a heart. You have love. You have a unique vibration. You have a unique life purpose. And when we do the E³ affirmation, you're connecting to your unique vibration, your unique flow state, and your unique life purpose. So isn't this awesome? It's like a win, 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 win. So I'm winning, you're winning, whoever else is in your sphere of influence is winning. And that makes my heart really happy. My smile is contagious. Well, then don't wear a mask. Get it? So yeah, I've been a master of frowning for many years. All the stress and the trauma that led to the tumor in the first place. So I'm grateful to be comfortable with smiling, because that went back to this self-suppression. Like, it's safer to not open the heart, because then there's no chance of getting hurt, right? If we don't open our heart, we can't get hurt. But is that really true? Is that how it works? So I learned that I'd rather keep my heart open. And yeah, have discretion, boundaries, and all that stuff. But especially now with the brain cancer and all the challenges, and then let alone what's happening in the world, it's like now is the time. Like, don't stop, keep on moving forward, whatever your path is, just keep on going. I'm right here with you energetically, and I mean that. Part of the E³ affirmation challenge is I'm offering free sessions to people. If they want to have, if you want to have a private session with me where we can do different practices, I guess you could call it like a healing coaching session, but it's very intuitive, and it's just a way to connect with our truth, and I'm here to support you in that. So that's what I'm doing also in the E³ affirmation challenge through the new year. So if you know anyone who needs any type of support, you can let them know that it's available for them. If they want to donate to my brain cancer healing fund, they can. If they don't want to, that's just as awesome, because we're still cultivating that positive energy. And also, if they want to receive free healing and support, and they don't want to pay me or give me anything, they can pay it forward to somebody else. So maybe they were going to give me $10. They can think, well, maybe there's somebody on the street who could use a nice meal. And I'm going to do the practices, receive support, cultivate love in my heart, and then I'm going to share that love with somebody else. So, hey Katie, thank you for being here. Hey, sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Sama? Thank you for being here. Great, so would anyone else like to share an energy that you want to release, and or an energy you want to bring in, or just anything, or if you wanted to say, hey, I'd like some love, you can say that, and then we'll all do the E³ affirmation together and send you love. Anyone? So yeah, again, this is kind of like a intuitive type of thing. It's not like it's going to evolve, but I'm just starting now. I'm not waiting until everything's perfect. I'm starting now, and even if just one person benefits from this for the next 40 days or however long till New Year, it's well worth my time and energy. Giving thanks for you on Thanksgiving. It's going to be the best Thanksgiving ever, the best Christmas, the best New Year. Why? Because we are in a death-rebirth portal. Wow. What a great way to be real as a human being, to face the pain, to face death, but also to face love, to face life. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I don't take it for granted. I could just be here by myself, but I'd still be, in that case, I just keep on going. I just keep on telling myself, I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. And actually, thank you all, because you just helped me realize something, that my body, can you imagine not exercising for pretty much 13 months? That's what it's been like for me. I've done a little bit, as much as I can, but then even if I built up strength a little bit, then after the brain surgery, head infection, another head surgery, then having to rebuild. So it's been a constant, just not much physical activity. So doing the E³ affirmation, it's been helpful for me because I'm cultivating positive energy, but, I'm not using my body a lot, but that's okay. But I'm still going to have, tomorrow's the dance class, if anyone wants to join. We're going to do the E³ affirmation in a dance class. Yeah, I dance. AJ said, I live with a daily fear of death from brain cancer, brother, but you've been helping me slowly get over it, and have a more positive attitude and outlook. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, AJ. I can definitely relate. Yeah, because at that moment, it's one thing now to be positive and hopeful, but at that moment, the often painful moment when death could come, it's it can be hard. So yeah, let's hold space for AJ, what he shared, and send him love, if that's cool with you, AJ. Because what you shared is not so much anything you want to release or bring in, but you're just sharing your truth. So let's do 3 rounds of the E³ affirmation together and send AJ love, just as he is, just as the situation is. Let's, if you want, really, do it. Try to cultivate that positive energy in your heart, and then send it to AJ. He says, you are not alone, and that's how you make me feel. We are in this fight together. Yeah. It doesn't matter if one person is here, 2 or 3, but if there's 2, we are not alone. And I'll invite the love. Thank you. Great. So yeah, again, 3 rounds. Do it in your own way, but the way I like to do it is I'll say it and pause, and then you repeat. I'll say the second part, pause, and repeat. The third part, and then repeat. And we'll do 3 rounds. Okay, let's begin. Keep AJ in your heart and your mind as you connect with your unique vibration with the E³ affirmation. Okay, I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Second round. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, third round, make it a good one. Keep AJ in your heart and your mind as we cultivate your unique vibration. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Good, now feel this vibration, send it to AJ. Take a deep breath in. And exhaling and letting it go. Good job. So, many applications of this practice. There's no time for complexity or long, arduous work, just simplicity, doing it, straight to the point. Thank you, Travis, for being here. So, Travis, I don't know if you caught it, but what we've been doing is using the E³ affirmation, and somebody has been sharing or each time one person would share their intention of energy they wanted to let go of or bring in, and then as the group, we cultivate the positive energy and our unique vibration through the E³ affirmation with that person in our heart and our mind, and we send them love. So it's long distance healing, except it's not a long distance because it's from your heart to their heart, and there's no distance between those two places. So it's kind of a fun thing. I wasn't even sure what we would do here, but my heart said, we'll just start the live stream and start the E³ affirmation through the New Year challenge, and then see what happens. So this is a very, very beautiful thing that we are doing. Like, what we're doing right now is actually pretty special. Coming together to send somebody love. Like, that's a very nice thing. It's good for us. It's good for the other person. It's good for the world. Like, it's good. And I'm going to be doing these at varying times, and if people are there, they'll join. And I'm going to schedule them also, but like I said before, there's pretty extreme pain all the time. It's very hard to do things. If I try to, this is my left hand, the camera's flipped. So if I try to lift it higher, it causes extreme pain. So I'm not going to do that because of the tumor and the inflammation on the right side of the head. So yeah, what I'm doing is foundational principle number 5, which is starting now, success now, showing up just as we are now, making the most of what we have available now and taking steps in a positive direction. So instead of waiting till I had a full website set up, a full system, a full schedule, a full protocol, and then starting the E³ affirmation through the New Year challenge, I just started it. And that's what we're all doing right now, the E³ affirmation through the New Year challenge. Maybe you'll do it one more time in the next few months. And that's awesome. Maybe you'll do it every day on your own. Maybe you'll do it in your own unique way that no one else has ever done before. So it's like you can't go wrong. You can't do it wrong. Yeah, Travis, thanks for being here. So if anyone else wants to share an energy, and this is a good experiment. You don't have to you could see what happens when we do this. So if anyone else wants to share an intention of anything you want to release, any energy you want to bring in, or anything else, or if you want to type in me, and then we'll all do the E³ affirmation and send you love, you can do that. Thanks, Buck, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is meditation, what we're doing. Oh, Travis says, how in the world can we propagate this message? Question mark, exclamation point. Also, are you in WNC, Western North Carolina, I guess? I am in North Carolina. I don't know if I'm west or east or north. I was in the hospital for 2 months after 2 head surgeries, September 10th and September 11th. And then I was in the hospital until October 22nd, intravenous antibiotics in my arm. And I did 5 days of high-dose chemo, which ended on October 19th. That was pretty yucky. Been cleansing that. I got red dots all over my chest from the detox. So yeah, I'm in North Carolina. It's like a heartbeat in my head with a stabbing knife. Oh man, that's what I feel. So it's a beautiful practice. That's why I'm doing this practice, because I'm on the Death-Rebirth Portal, whether I like it or not. whether I want it or not. I mean, my soul wants it. My soul chose it. It's part of God's plan. But yeah, it's pretty intense. So, so I figure I'm on this path, and I have to keep on reaffirming this, but I'm on this path, so why not use it for something good? Could be watching, I don't know, I don't even know what's on Netflix. I don't watch Netflix. I make these live streams instead. So I could be doing anything, but this is what feels right for my heart right now. And in case you just arrived, tomorrow's a dance class. Yes, I am a belly dancer. I haven't belly danced in a super long time because of the 13 months of brain surgeries and head surgeries and pain and all that stuff. And right now it's quite painful, my body. So I can't do what I used to be able to do. But tomorrow we're going to have the most gentle, easy dance experience you have ever, or the whole universe has ever experienced. And use the E³ affirmation to do what we're doing tonight. We're going to send love to different people in the group. So how in the world can we propagate this message? Well, that's something that I would love to do. And if anyone can assist with that, because I'm in so much pain and it's hard to do things on the computer sometimes. Plus, I kind of have a limited knowledge of different computer stuff. But one thing, like if I could just snap my fingers and it would happen, I would have my own platform where people can receive different practices, different lessons, different activations, because there's so much music that wants to come through also. But oh man, this is my left hand, the camera's flipped. So even to do this is painful, let alone like if I try to reach up, I can do it, but it's so painful, and it's even like unsafe if I go too far. But my prayer is to heal and to be able to play guitar again and to be able to create music. But until then, I'm creating music with my voice and heart. I want to create a platform where I can have people join the E³ Affirmation Challenge. And maybe on the platform there would be a link so I could have people's emails, and then I can reach them more easily and let them know what's happening. There would be a section for people to receive free healing and coaching if they want it to be free. If they want to donate to my brain cancer healing fund, they could do that. If they want to receive free healing and then pay it forward to someone else somehow, that would be awesome. If they want to do the E³ Affirmation Challenge on their own, that would be super awesome. If no one wants to join me ever, that would be super awesome because I know what I'm doing. I'm going to look in the mirror in the bathroom, lock the door, and tell myself, I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. So either way, it's a win-win-win for me personally, because I could leave this body in a few weeks or a few months. It's possible. Some of it's out of my control. It's in God's hands. It's in the surgeon's hands. When I have what will be my 5th head surgery. Oh, and also the new tumor that's growing. I gotta slow down, tumor. Stop growing. I gotta heal that. So while I'm on this path, I wanted to add positive energy for myself and for other people. So yeah, if anyone can assist in facilitating that, if you know any people who are good at marketing or web stuff, or there's this thing called podia.com. It's a really cool platform. I took a quantum money magnetization course with this beautiful angel woman friend, Ahumna, Ahaumna. She's my friend on Facebook. You could find her. She has really cool offerings. So I took her course in quantum money magnetization, healing our relationship with money and attracting more money, and prosperity and abundance in all forms. She used the website podia.com. This hurts so much, but it feels good. Yeah, so that's something that I'm praying for. Somebody could help me create this platform, and then I can update it on my own. That would be super awesome. So if you have any connections, I'd be very, very grateful. Because this is not just about me, obviously. I'm praying that it can help other people. And in the process, I want to attract prosperity, money, support. So like, I want it to be a win-win-win-win-win for everyone. Like, I want you to attract money, prosperity, support, if that's what you want, health, happiness. So we're all rising in love together. And I am going from an extreme situation with the brain cancer to optimum health. And in the meantime, with a smile in my heart as much as possible. So that's the deepest practice. Like, if we can, it's hard being in human form. Like, it's hard. But bringing love to the situation just as it is, just as we are, as we grow, as we increase our frequency. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to love myself now and be happy now as I do everything I can all day long. It's like a fight for my life and extreme discipline, extreme faith. As I do all those things, doing so as cool as a cucumber, if possible. Meaning having faith, like not doing it out of fear, doing it from love. So yeah, I'm trying to be humble, and it's not about like followers or anything like that. I don't care about that. But actually, to be humble for me would mean to share it with other people. Because if I didn't, we wouldn't be here right now. So my job is to take care of myself. Some people wouldn't even be doing this now if they had this pain and the brain cancer, but my heart wants to. But my job is to take care of myself first and foremost. Because if I'm not in this body, I can't be speaking through these lips. So I got to stay in the body, heal the body, and then also share it with other people and have a great time. So how about somebody else? Anyone else have an energy you want to release? Or anything at all that you want to support in, any energy you want to bring in? Or if you just want to leave like an emoji or something, or just say me, and then we'll do the E³ affirmation and send you love. And this will be the last one before what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to go take not a warm or cool, I'm trying to think. Probably both. Warm, cool shower. To get the lymph moving. Thanks for being here, Christine. So if you just arrived, what we're doing is one person is sharing an intention of any kind, and then all of us are doing the E³ affirmation, cultivating our unique vibration through the E³ affirmation and sending that person the positive energy. So, anyone else want to share anything? Come on, it can be fun. It's a big mystery. What will happen? A very big mystery. But I think there's clarity in our hearts. Okay, Travis said, I would like to take any energy from me and redirect it. Eric said, acceptance. Ah, that's fun. 2 people at the same time. Is that possible? Is there enough love in our hearts? Yes. So, we'll send Christine love. We'll send Travis love. That this love may support their intentions in ways even beyond how the mind can understand. So what we're doing here is, you could say long distance Reiki, even though it's not long distance because our hearts are connected. We're also doing visualization, conscious visualization. We're also doing meditation. We are letting the passive machine mind relax. We're using our active machine mind, so we're putting the thoughts, I'm embodied, I'm empowered, I'm ecstatic, into our consciousness. We are awakening what I call the living mind, which is connected to the heart, to the universal intelligence, to Great Spirit, and to love. That's the living mind. And we're cultivating the living mind through the E³ affirmation and sending love to Christine and Travis. That sounds like fun. So let's begin. 3 rounds. So again, I'll say the first part, you could repeat. I'll say the second part, repeat. Third part, repeat. We'll do that 3 rounds. Just do your best, let go of the rest. Okay. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, round 2. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, one more round, keeping Christine and Eric in your heart as we cultivate our unique vibration with the E³ affirmation. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. Okay, now feel the energy, send it to Eric and Christine. We'll take a deep breath in to the heart and out of the mouth, exhaling and relaxing the shoulders. Good job. I'm not going to give you any other grade than an A+, 100%. Just so you know, you can't get it wrong. So yeah, it's a beautiful practice, and I'm grateful to share it with you. So yeah, again, if anyone has any connections with people who can assist me in creating a platform where I can share this practice with people and support people in going through their own death-rebirth portal, along, like as I am going through my death-rebirth portal right now. Yeah. So we've all put out the energy. It's done. The love has reached its vision. So, it's like, it's beautiful what we did. It's very, very powerful for all of us. And my prayer is that this positive momentum will continue in all areas of our life, all areas, for ourselves and for our sphere of influence and for the world. So with that being said, E³ here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic. And may you be as well. E³ here, wishing you well. Thank you so much for being here.